Welcome back to Let's Play Steins Gate, and remember, he's a guy. She's not, he's a guy. And they look alike, but he's a guy.
お祓いですか？だったらお父さんに。
あ、いや、そこまで大げさにしなくていい。気休めでいいのだ。
That's why I came here instead of Canada, my
と
usual.
いうわけで、例のあれを持ってこ
例のあれと言いますと。
い。違う。お祓いに妖刀は必要ないだろう。お祓いと言ったらあれに決まっている。正式な名称はわからんが、棒に白い紙がふさふさとついていて、神主がわさわさと振るやつだ。
I don't know.
今のオカリンの説明、ゆとりっぽいね。
Quite a shock to hear that from Mary.
あ、おほぬさですね。でもお父さん貸してくれるかな。ちょっと聞いてきます。
Rukiko makes a quick bow and hurriedly runs off towards his on-premise residence. As for Mayuri, she takes her pocket watch out of her bag to check the time. It's a very old watch that you wouldn't expect a high school girl to carry in this day and age. Its name is Pockety. Obviously that's the name Mayuri gave it, so not its brand name or something. I've known Mayuri to carry Pockety with her everywhere she went since elementary school. It's her most important treasure.
じゃあマユシーはこれからバイトだからもう行くね。
そうか、頑張ってこい。バイトが終わったら直接帰るのか？
Maria lives in Ikebukuro. Just about every day she comes to Akiba from there by train. By the way, since we're childhood friends, I live in Ikebukuro too. Though I've been staying at the lab ever since summer break began.
というわけでまた明日ね。
I call Mary to stop before she trots off to the station.
マユリ、お前はあの時ラジカンで男の悲鳴を聞いたよ。
She's just thinking, what?
姫。
Mary blinks several times and puts her finger to her temple as if in thought. Then she gives her usual smile.
それっていつのこと？
She's a
今
dance.
日の昼だ。
聞いてないか
そうか。わかった。だったらいい。
な。変なオカリン。じゃあね。トゥットゥルー。
No. Mary walks with her back turned around, waving at me, until a figure disappears behind the archway. Tori.
岡部さん、お待たせしました。
He's the guy. Rukiko returns as if to replace Mary. In his hand, the usual white ziggy-zaggy thing.
借りることができました。
I was able to bar...
よかったです。あれ？まゆりちゃんは帰ったんですか？
マユリはどうでもいいから、今すぐお祓いを始めるのだ、ルカ子よ。
はい。僕でいいんでしょうか。そもそも何に対するお祓いを？
Rukiko is flustered. Right after sensing his unreliable anxiety, I feel chills run down my spine.
俺に取り付いた悪霊が。
I grab my violently shaking wrist.
静まれ、悪霊よ。急げ、ルカ子。このままでは俺は。
This guy is truly bad shit.
そんな。岡部さん、しっかりしてください。
俺は岡部さんではない。
すいません、京馬さん。でも僕、どうしたら？
お祓いを急げ。この前教えた通りにやればいい。
はい。
With a serious look on his face, Rukiko grabs the Unuso with both hands. Almost like a sword stance, he exudes an imposing atmosphere.
えっと。
His cheeks blush as his lips blubber. Looks like he wants to say something but is hesitating. because he feels awkward. Amateurs. This isn't really an epic moment. Rikiko starts crying. Looks like he's really worried. Reason tells me he's a guy, but his lovely appearance makes me feel guilty. Like I made a frail girl cry. But despite the tears welling up in his eyes, it looks like Rikiko is resolving itself. He raises the Nusa up high, shaking his left and right. I don't know why he's in Zen. I don't know why he's in Zen. The tip of the Onusa touches my upper arm. In manga and such, this would be the cue for some dramatic shockwave to occur, but nothing like that happened. Kikai just cried. That's it. Was it good for you? Take a deep breath. The trembling in my arm stopped. Rikiko sighs in relief and blushes. This is all weird. I think, oh my god. It's a guy. That bashful appearance really does make him look like a girl. But it's a guy. After I got back to the lab, I took the TV that broke this noon down to the Braun Tube workshop downstairs for repairs. Daru and Mary had already gone home, so I had to bring the TV down Uehima building's narrow staircase by myself. It was brutal, bone-breaking work. I pushed the workshop door open with my hips and head inside. In the room, only dimly lit by the setting sun, the light from the gigantic CRT seemed awfully bright as it displayed a foreign news program. 42... oh my god, we have... a 42-inch CRT. Don't seem like something you can get in modern Japan. With LCD TVs becoming the standard, seriously anyone would want a bulky CRT. Some of these typos seem lazy. Sitting in front of the huge CRT is an equally huge, muscular, middle-aged man reading a sports newspaper. This man is in fact the workshop's manager and the owner of this building, Tanuji Yugo. I call this man Mr. Braun, because he's an oddball who loves cathode ray tubes. Cathode ray tubes. Well, I would too. It's a shitty CRT. No one cares. Really managed to put the heavy TV on the counter. A stern man talking about love like that sends shivers down my spine. Oh. 1 second, sir. 1 second, sir. We've got mail. Mary. Don't trade it for funds. Upa is super popular, you know? Even more popular than the protagonist, Kakuru-kun. It's such a cute It's such a cute mascot character, it makes me want to buy them all. It's a very Mayushi-like obsession, I mean, Okaran, when you were in high school, you collected a lot of fingerless gloves, didn't you? It's like that. That's weird. Just... oh, it's a... cool. Sorry about that, Mr. Braun. Manager immediately begins investigating the cause of the problem. With nothing better to do, I just look around the store. I don't know if it's dust or whatever, but something stagnant about the atmosphere here. And there are CRTs everywhere. The way they're all over the place makes them like junk, but they're all functional according to Mr. Braun. There's a full range of old to new, old-fashioned ones from the Showa era, flat-screen ones, even HD CRTs that came out just before the mainstream transition to LCDs.
今日は遅くまでやっているんですね。普通だったら夜7時には寝てしまうでしょ。
We should have a clock up here. It just doesn't do it. Akiba crowds rapidly thin at night. Major electronic shops all close up at about 8 or 9 p.m. And then, as if the liveliness of the day were all a lie, the town dies into silence.
今日はこれから客が来るんだな。
客？例の小動物ですか？
おめえな、俺の愛しい娘を小動物呼ばわりするんじゃねえ。
Manager glitters at me, takes a photo out of his wallet, and glazes lovingly upon it. In that photo is a little girl around elementary age, shyly making a peace sign. The uniformed would assume this muscle-bound old guy to be some pedophile, but the girl in the photograph is Manager's real daughter. She's about 6 years old now, I think. She's the second thing this old man loves. What was her name again? I've seen her come to play at the workshop every now and then. She's 6, brah. There ain't no lolicon. Yeah, that's it. Tenuji ne. It's written with the unusual kanji. Don't ask me. She pops up at the store from time to time, so she's interacted with us. The inhabitants of the second floor before. Though I should say Mary instead of us. Mary's the only one she gets along with. She's afraid of Daru and me and keeps her distance. She can sense my exuding aura of insanity at such a young age. Such a promising young lass. Manager makes a grandiose kissing gesture at his daughter's photo. That's really disturbing. It's his daughter, man.
しかし、娘以外でこの工房に客が来ることがあるんですか？
Where the fuck do you think the TVs came from, Okran? I've been renting this lab space for about half a year, but I don't think I've ever seen a customer here. This place obviously isn't turning a profit. Hell, it would be suspicious if it did.
客つうかなんつうか。
Putting away the photo and going back to checking the TV, Manager gives me a vague answer.
多分基盤の半田浮きだな。直せろぜ。
そうですか。ではよろしく。
待ってろ。見積もり書作って。
金を取るのか？
当たり前だろ。払わねえつもりだったのか。
このテレビはあなたからもらったものだぞ。
だからなんだよ。アフターサービスまでタダでやってやるとは言ってねえぜ。
おのれ。自分を間近なオンボロを押し付けておいて。う
るせえな。だったら一つやってもいいんだぞ。家電リサイクル法で回収費ももらうけどな。
横暴だぞ。人類史の未来を変えるやもしれぬ男からたかろうとは。
Yeah, you bastard.
それ誰のことだ？
俺のことに決まっているでしょ。
ああ、磨いて寝ろよ、ガキ。そもそも2階をただ同然で貸してやってるこの俺にそういうこと言うとはいい度胸だな。
Yeah. Okran.
修理代は弾む。ミスター。
In the end, I'm no match for the old man. Then I hear the door open. When I look up, I see a lone female guest enter. Her clothes complement her athletic build. Her vintage jersey hugs her long, smooth arms. Her snug smats accentuate the sinew in her slender thighs and her big tits. Instantly, I feel like the world had been invoked. I didn't want to talk about what just happened. The woman keeps her arms outstretched with her index fingers and thumbs in circles, flustered. This greeting became popular among children several years back when a male idol started using it. No, actually, I think it was a veteran voice actor on TOTV morning news program that coined it. Either way, it's really old. Is she the guest manager was talking about? Maybe she's not a customer, but one of his acquaintances. their daughter born from a different mother. Maybe even a lover. She finally drops the mourn-in pose and clears her throat.
さっき電話したアマネです。
And then time begins to move again.
ああ、バイトの面接したいって子な。俺が店長の天王寺だ。
バイトの面接だとこんな若い女性がこの新規臭くておしゃれ感ゼロで繁盛もしておらずむさいおっさんが店長のブラウン管工房にバイト希望だというのか。
Okarin really makes no cases for him being a good person or a good fun character. He's kind of an ass.
俺は事実を言ったまでですよ。もっとも部外者が口を出す問題ではないが、しかしブラウン管工房がバイトを募集していたとはな。この暇さではその必要性を全く感じないのだが。
ああ、それは私が電話で無理って頼んだんです。
She answers awkwardly.
最初は断られたんだけどさ、店長さんにどうしてもお願いしますって。
That's honestly surprising.
今時珍しい若者がいたもんだよな。ま、そこの椅子に座んな、お嬢ちゃん。
失礼します。
Looks like they're really going to have an interview. I thought I should leave, but since they're not telling me to, I guess we'll just stick around for a bit. Her expression is stiff. I guess she's nervous, just because of the job interview. I'm cautious to how she said it wouldn't take no for an answer. She doesn't seem so enthusiastic anymore. She's looking right at me.
名前は何だって？
Kind of terrifying.
アマネスズハです。
Amane Suzahoy.
年は？
18。
Girls named Amane usually end up being evil. In a way, you know. Same as me, huh?
学生？
She shakes her head. Type out. A freelance
なん
part-timer?
でうちで働きたいんだ？
ブラウン管が好きだから。
I love
採用。
CRTs.
明日から来い。
Whoa!
それでいいのか。というかこれはコントか。もしかして仕込みか。
ありがとう、店長さん。
But the woman named Amane Haruhi Suzumiya eventually breathed a sigh of relief. She looks at me.
ところでさ、君は誰？
Who are you down there?
俺の女聞きたいというのか。いや、やめといて。それを知ることでお前にも最悪が降りかかるかもしれん。
Hoping calamity falls upon
こ
you,
れまで
retard.
多くの人が俺の名を知ったことで機関に狙われた。アメリカのサラ、イタリアのクラウディア、フランスのシュマン。これ以上
No.
お
誰か
い、アホな妄想してんじゃねえよ。
Please. Interrupted by emotionless
こ
words.
のバカ男は2階に曲がりしてる岡部倫太郎ってんだ。
Manager introduces me instead.
岡部ではない。俺は法院。
うるせえ。家賃さらに1000円上乗せするぞ。
岡部倫太郎。
The woman stands up, places her head on my shoulder, and looks at me with a serious expression.
君を狙ってるその期間ってのが何なのかわかんないけど、もし困ってんなら私に相談して。岡部倫太郎、そういうの慣れてるからさ。
Hmm. Used to stuff like what?
場合によっては手段を選ばず痛めつけてやることも可能だし。
What?
ミスター・ブラウン、彼女は採用しない方がいいと思う。
ああ、物騒だな。騒ぎ起こしたらクビにするからな。そもそもその期間なんたらは岡部の
Everybody
相談だ
knows
から
that the organization doesn't exist. And the Rentaro needs help, guys. Get him help.
せいぜいそう思ってるがいいさ。
But someday the world will surely genuflect before my presence. I can't do it right. And then Amane Suzu stares straight at me again. Maybe she has a habit of looking people in the eye.
そういうの が流行ってんだ。勉強になったよ。
No, I don't think it is.
That's it.
Oh, we have mail. Let's... No, it's from Rikuko. About what happened yesterday. Were you really okay with leaving yesterday's exorcism at that? I feel like it needed to be more ceremonial when I think something might happen to Kuma-san's body to my irresponsible exorcism. It bothers me so much. I can't sleep at night. P.S. Because of that, I couldn't do more than 3 practice swings with Sama-deer. Sama-deer. Okay. Oh, I didn't read that to you. I'll tell you what I sent. Wasn't that bad, just a little clumsy. If your body is made to serve God, then you should act more dignified, right? Be more careful from now on. And a day has passed, actually. It took about 8 videos, but 1 day has passed. So I think that's a good place to end the video. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next time for the next episode, and have a great day.